one of our trips to Bimini when we ran into 4 to 6 foot seas with a northeasterly wind, which created a pretty rough crossing of the Gulf Stream. The boat behaved very well and we made it with no problems. We don't have the pounding.
The boat cuts through the wave as opposed to just hitting the wave and bouncing down, which makes for a much more comfortable crossing.
We got into the design process with John Hall and Cindy, and part of the design was making these compromises that the both of us had to be happy with the design.
I wanted to optimize and maximize the sleeping possibilities. So we were able to do that in the salon as well as in this area, since it can be air conditioned and you have all the windows, so there's no claustrophobic feel.
We have twin Cummins 480 horsepower engines driving the ZF pods. What's important to me, I'm not a young man or a small person. I can do everything here standing up, and I don't pretend to be a quality mechanic, but I do take care of all my maintenance, and I want to be able to not be stranded out in the ocean, so I have access to all the important parts of it. The boat is very strong, yet lightweight, so it becomes a very efficient running hull on the water. All my other boats were really gas hogs, and this is completely, 10 times more efficient. It's fast. It takes the Florida chop very well, which is very important because we cross over to Bimini in the Bahamas quite often. I first ran into the Huckins boats probably around 15 years ago, and I saw one at a boat show. 3 or 4 years later, I ran into another Huckins in the Bahamas, and it was a beautiful fishing boat. I started talking seriously with Cindy Purcell, and we started talking about designing a boat. It was very important for us to have a cabin that had a lot of light. Most sport fishing boats have like a closed cabin, which is very dark. It doesn't have these big windows that you can look out as you're cruising, and so this was very important. And then I needed room in the back to do some fishing. So they worked on it. We came up with a concept and we liked it. And the design and construction process was easy. The changes were easy to be made. We were always dealing with the owner and the people that were building the boat. It wasn't like anything was set in stone. We had different sketches, different ideas in the design process, and as it was being built, we had mock-ups to see how it would really look physically, and if anything had to be changed, it was always easy to be done. So it was a very easy process. We asked for it to be designed with pods, which even furthered the efficiency of the boat running in the water. I think it's come out great. What drove us to have a one-of-a-kind design, we love being on the water, with friends and family, like to fish. We wanted a boat that would best fit our needs. This is part of a beautiful compromise. You can cruise in it comfortably, fish in it comfortably, the kids can enjoy themselves, and it's a great seagoing boat.